Say good morning to everybody at home. Hi guys. We're going to go toes apart, heels together. And we're going to just take the feet and push them down through the floor. I don't know what that is, must be a grater. Take the crown of your head and reach it tall through the ceiling. Inner thighs are tight, quads are on, glutes are bolted together, a big Frankenstein bolt. Pull torso up, back X, front X, keeping that spine tight and protected. Hands come up. As you draw the shoulders down, push tall through the spine for 4. Release, and 3. Release, 2. Release, and 1. We're going to be sitting on the front edge of the chair. So cushion goes right on the front edge, and then we'll go toes on bar. That cushion there just helps you from sliding back, but if you roll your back, it will push you, so you got to stay up nice and tall. Hands come down, touch the front of the chair. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press down using your abs and legs and control back up. Good, heels together. Voila. And sit up as tall as you can. So you're pulling torso up and then slightly leaning forward. Nice. So we got twist, elongation. Do you have a certain thing you'd like to see?
You know, yesterday it was just an off day, you know. It just seemed like I was...
Like Twilight Zone off day?
No, I just didn't have the strength, energy.
Oh.
It was just whatever. Maybe it was just a busy weekend, you know, with that.
Toes go together, ankles together, knees together. I have days like that.
And you know, when I
press down.
Last Friday, just going...
Yeah. You like the days when you're like, roar, and there are days you come in like...
That's exactly what. And that's sort of, it didn't bug me out because I know what happens, but holding it down a little bit more.
There are days that I pick up my Mary Poppins bag with the same exact stuff in it, my tea, my computer, the reservation book, and I pick it up and it's like, la la la. And there's days I pick it up and go, oh my,
Yeah.
whoa, what's it?
What the hell have I got in here, rocks?
Yeah, somebody put rocks in here. Heels go on, ankles together, knees together tight. Press down using your glutes and control back up.
I know we do a lot of stretching of the hamstring. One of the exercises that we do to build strength in the hamstring.
To build strength in the hamstring? Okay, mats on the floor, bringing the bar down.
It's what?
The caterpillar one that we do?
Yeah.
We'll do that one today too.
The therapist has said because when I do the quad stretch, I have to put the leg down because I don't have the control to put it down by itself.
Oh, so he wants to
Dropped it.
hamstring control down.
Yeah, she said strengthen your hamstring. I'm like, okay, I'll ask Cindy.
Oh yeah. Toes on bar, heels are high, tippy toes, ankles together. Cadillac is a big hamstring day too. Press down.
Okay.
Cadillac is huge hamstrings.
All right. I knew we did stuff. I just didn't know which ones to ask.
Yeah, that one will. It's a good one. Good day for hamstrings, but we'll do hamstrings today. Smooth and smooth. All the way down. Good. Control up through the abs. Do you feel it in the abs coming up? Go all the way up, all the way down. Come halfway up and hold. Without the knees moving, push the toes away and pull up, but don't let the knees move. It's a game of operation. Now, the smoother we can do this, the smoother we walk. Smooth and smooth. All the way up, all the way down. Walking down the ladder, the next one is 7. Press away and pull up. Good, shoulders open, pull torso. Once you've pulled torso, lean forward into those abs, almost like you're going to fall into your abs. Don't let those knees move, Joan. Make the bar move. And
I've lost it. I was doing fine last time.
you can go hands on top of knees to help you if you want. Give you some tactile feedback. Smooth and smooth.
All I said, my ankles just wouldn't move. It's weird. So.
Let the heels fall. Yes, when the toes come up, let the heels fall. There it is. After 7, 6, keep doing it. But in between, all the way up, all the way down. Got the purplish memo, kind of the berry colors. Smooth and smooth. Any requests on music? Nope.
Open. Glad to be here.
Okay. Work it all the way down to 1. I'm going to try Diana crawl and see. Yeah. It's funny, you play some stations and they change, and you're like, no, I don't like this one now.
Yeah.
There we go. I always like Diana crawl, though. Good. After that, heels go all the way out wide. So heels out wide, press down, good, and come back up. And I love this one because I feel this from my ribs to my hips and my abs. So you're using the glutes to straighten the legs, but you're going to feel ribs to hips. Smooth and smooth. Focusing in. Toes go on the bar, staying out wide. Heels come up. So when you do this, I want you on your big toe metatarsals. Heels towards each other, growing even taller. Press down and come leading up with the knees through the abs. Smooth and smooth. So this weekend while I was gone, I wasn't really thinking about moving the studio around, but I heard something that I loved. So I was working with yoga masters I didn't know I was going to be, and relationship masters. And but one of the gals said, how you show up today on your yoga mat is how you show up in life. And I was like, oh, now I'm focused. But think about, I'm going to use it as a Cindyism now. So how you show up today in chair class is how you show up to the rest of the day. Heels go on, shoulder width apart, knees together. Smooth, dance with your chair. Knees tight, press down. Knees, good, come back up. So the more that you squeeze those knees, the more the sacroiliac opens up. All the way through those abs. Think of a lion roaring out your chest. I'm trying to get one of my kids to do graphics for me for a lion to go on a Pilates shirt. It'd be fun. But I want a mouse standing, that you see the back facing through the chest.
Oh, cool.
So we'll see what happens. Okay, so from there, arches go on, ankles together. I want the heels behind the bar and the toes wrapped over. It's like a bird on the wire. So your visual is here, even though your foot doesn't do that, but give it a try. Press down and come up for counts of 3, 2, 1, and press 8 of these, keeping the heels behind the bar. Nancy, how do you feel today? Now that I said that, how you show up today on your chair, but.
Yeah, I mean, I feel fine. I feel fine. I felt fine yesterday, but I was.
You seem like you were doing great. I know it was over here a lot, but you seem like you were doing wonderful yesterday.
Well, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
I just wanted.
I remember I kept being drawn to this side of the room, that they were having a hard time, but you didn't seem like you were.
It's my shoulders I keep focusing on because they roll up, and they roll up, and they roll up, and I go.
Oh, that's right. We pulled the duct tape out yesterday.
Yeah.
Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So you're going to keep your arches there. And the breath is inhale, inhale as you're moving the bar. Exhale, exhale. Little pumps for 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10 more. 3, 34, 35, 6, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Good. Okay, from there we're going to take the Rotator disc, set it on the floor. We're going to take the outside spring off. Remember, anytime you take a spring off, you want to kneel down or squat down. Take the outside one off. There you go. There's only one. The other one's not on. Yeah. If both of them were on, I'd be like, yeah. Okay, right foot stands on the rotator disc. Do you want a gondola pole? Everyone feel good without a gondola pole today? Okay. From here, you're good? Okay, bringing the foot forward, left foot goes up onto the bar. Nancy, you feel good today without a gondola?
I'm good.
Okay.
I usually do this without it. I may have a couple of whoops, but.
Whoop. Okay, from there, hands go forward, shoulders down. Squeeze your spine, back X, front X. Use your pelvic floor and your abs to compress to bring the leg down. So pelvic floor and spine compresses, 8 of these. Smooth through the hip flexors. Good, nice finesse. You can listen to your chair. Bolts are on. Chest open. Bring it all the way down. Good. As you hit the lip with it, hold it there. Bolts are on. Tailbone slightly behind you, so your glutes are engaged. Pelvic floor. You're going to come up onto that right foot like you have a size 20 foot. Roll up, roll down, and then let the left knee come up. 8 of these. Yeah, use the eye gaze like fierce, like you're in a batting cage. This is a good time for the lion to be roaring out of your chest. Smooth and smooth. Keep those shoulders against the cookie sheet and your tailbone on that cookie sheet. Frankenstein bolts. Rib cage is a point of balance. After 8, hold it down and squeeze. Okay, the next one is going to throw you around a lot. Just embrace that. You're going to keep your right heel up, like you're standing in a nice pair of heels, or you have an egg underneath your heel, and the knee goes up and down for 8. So use your eyes, use your ribs, and be ready for it, but just up and down for 8 with the left knee.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it's a challenge. I'm getting 3 now.
There you go. And it should be hard to finesse. Good. Okay, let me go less weight.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Right in the PSIS, right here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what I want you to do is squeeze your bolts together. And instead of tail back behind you, I'm going to have you slightly pubic bone forward just to get out of that.
Okay. I did it.
So it's like,
I sort of like I've got no strength in this left leg.
it's quivering. Okay, bring it all the way down and hold. So we're just holding here. This is a powerhouse hold. So that means you can feel your lower abs, your Frankenstein bolts, and your lower back working together. Good. From there, allow the bar to come up and we'll switch legs. Right leg comes up. Right foot onto the bar. Good. And I want that right foot lined up underneath the sit bones. The shoulders are open. Attitude, hands forward, using the abs, pelvic floor, down and up. Bring it all the way down. Powerhouse hold. Feel it. Narrow the pelvis. You're fierce and you're strong. Lift the heel up to a size 20 foot. Roll back down smoothly and then control the bar up.
Was not control.
Bolts on. And Nancy, have you go tailbone behind you a little bit. There you go. Only Joan can pull the tail a little bit forward. Just did that pull you out of your back when you brought that tail forward a little bit?
But I wasn't doing it for long enough on that side to really get this side's fine.
Okay. Smooth and smooth on that left rolling up. Roll down smoothly through the foot. That will make us stronger and stronger in our balance and in our feet. Hold it down for the powerhouse. Hold. Good. Narrow the pelvis. You are fierce. You are strong. You've got this. Left heel comes up. Rib cage is a point of balance. Feel the big toe metatarsal of your left foot and go down and up 8 times with the right leg. Expect it to throw you around a bit. What's that?
I need to go a little further to do this one today.
Okay, I got it. No, you don't. No reason to be sorry. I did these the other day. They were throwing me around. Well, and if your sacroiliac is like, if your pelvis got a little bit of sacral torsion or you're twisted, you can't get that right signaling to have that strength. How'd that feel? Yeah, and stay in. And you'll like surprise yourself and go, oh my gosh, I just pulled it off. We're going to add an outside spring on 3. We're going to do lift ups. It's almost to the top. There's actually a 4th one.
Oh, I see it.
You see it now? It's kind of hidden up there. Toes come onto the bar. Hands are going to be on top of the chair. You just lay it down. There you go. Toes apart, heels together. Hollowing out the abs, lift straight up. So lifting straight up using the abs. Good, and we're going to go down for a count of 3, 2, 1, and lift up.
Am I lifting with my arms, you mean?
Abs. There it is.
Okay.
You got it. You got it. Got it. Got
I
it.
see. All right.
Gotta love chair.
Yeah, I'm sorry, how many times?
12 times.
12 times 3?
Well, going down is a count of 3, 2, 1, and lift. That just, changing the cadence like that makes your abs work a little harder. Every time we change it, it confuses the muscle. And you get a little bit more out of it. So a trick here is if your hands are further away from you, it's easier. And if your hands are closer to you, it's harder. Something to play with. And try fingertips off, yeah. We both have. Then we're going to be standing on the rotator disc, feet parallel, big toes together, ankles together. Take the outside spring off, and we're going to be doing press downs. Joan, I'm going to keep it, it's a little light, I'm going to keep it light, but if you feel like you're not, getting enough, let me know. Or you went back up.
I put it back
Good.
up.
Okay. So feet go together on the rotator disc. Standing up nice and tall, find your cookie sheet. So even though our focus is forward, we still want to find our cookie sheet. Come up onto the tippy toes. Come back down. Pull tail between the legs and roll down the spine. 1 vertebrae at a time until the hands are on the bar. Leaning towards your toes. Tuck your chin. Good. Round your spine like a mad cat. Press all the way down. Straight legs, inner thighs tight. Tucking chin, stretching those hamstrings. Control back up. Pull tail between the legs. And without leaning back, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, lifting hands off of the bar. Dropping shoulders down. Good attitude. Come up onto the toes. Good. Heels come down. Pull tail between the legs and roll back down. Legs stay straight. Shoulders down. Tuck the chin. Use your abs to bring the bar down and pause at the bottom. Keeping the chin tucked, keeping straight legs as much as you can without your torso moving. Bend your elbows 3 times. You're going to bend and press. 3. Bend and 2. Bend and 1. Hold there. Now don't ride the chair up. Use your abs. Roll up 1 beautiful vertebrae at a time, pulling tail between the legs. As you roll up, take a squeegee to your spine and feel each vertebrae right up against on that wall behind you or your cookie sheet. Drop the shoulders, attitude. Hands wherever you need them for balance, come up onto your toes. Good, heels come down slowly, pull tail between the legs. Good, and that way you don't lean back with the glutes and roll down until hands go to bar. Mary Jen, this is your second time on chair? First time on chair, okay. Press down, or embrace the suck. Chair is the most loved and hated equipment. Roll up, one vertebrae at a time, keep glutes on, hollow out the abs and roll up through the spine. Good, and come up. So this is a full range movement. We're now gonna go to small range. So you're gonna tuck chin, keep glutes in, roll down, hands come to bar. Set shoulders down, mad cat the spine, tuck the chin, and your eye gaze is towards your navel. Check your shoulders again, shoulders down, into the body, good. Press down and control up, good. And we'll do hands on bar, press down and up 12 times. Watch the knees, they don't hyperextend. Pull sit bones together. Bend the spine to go down. Bend the spine to come up. Feel the hollows of your abs. Everybody in their abs? Everyone stretching their hamstrings? We're stretching them because we're going to be working them also. When you're done, pull tail between the legs and roll up one beautiful vertebrae at a time, dropping the shoulders down into the body. Good. And up on the tippy toes last time. And control down. Take the rotator, just put it in the center on the lip, right against the bar. So you want it centered just so the bars don't hit it. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna give you an option here. So what I want spring-wise is a 2 and a 1. So center's 2 and 1. So I'll explain it to you. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we count from the bottom. Insides are strong, outsides are light. So we're gonna go a 2 and a 1. So there's your 1. And then we'll drop this one down. See how I'm bumping the bar? So 2 and a 1. And I always call out center springs first. So I'll say 2 centers on 3. And then people say outside, I'll say no center. But I always call centers first. So then I'll say, and add an outside on 2. But right now it's just centers. So I'm gonna show you on Joan's machine. We're doing mermaid, and I'm gonna give you 2 options here. My hip is right on the edge. My feet are lengthened out on the mat. This is your first option, to have the feet on the mat. Rib cage is in. To start, you find your cookie sheet. So you don't want to crunch forward, but lengthen out. So you're gonna reach nice and tall and come up here. Okay, now that's the easy option. The next option is, since you guys are not the easy breezy, is to be out here and your legs are lifted up and over. And as you come up, the left leg cannot fall down. It can't do this. The other thing I want to watch is that your hips don't do this. See how my hips are now trying to do the movement? I'm just using my weight. So I want to use my waist for up and down, my obliques. Do you want to be out here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So it's up to you. You can try it with a mat. It feels easy. Then push the chair out. We're doing 12. Let's face towards the camera. And then maybe the other one in, where it jumps. And then hip goes, actually right, hip's there. Okay, so the top leg is back. Find your cookie sheet. Hold those hips nice and still. Hip on top of hips, roll this hip forward. There you go. Perfect length in both legs. Up and over, pulling waist in. Perfect. Good, and come up, 12. It's perfect. Nice. Nice. Nancy, can you lift the left leg, or is that to get into that piriformis too much? Okay. So you almost feel like you're lifting as you come up here in the piriformis, gluteus medius, and minimus. Keep that bottom leg straight. Find your cookie sheet, chins up. And I love to pull torso here. So remember we talk about, when we warm up the bodies, and I go pull torso like you're walking into Cool Lake of Body, you go, and you lift. The same thing as you go over, it's a lift. Switching to the other side. Chin up, good. You are lined up right. Straighten the bottom leg a little bit more if you can. Yeah, so it's active. Gluing those hips together. Joan, your lower back okay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Keeping this leg straight. Pull torso to go up and over. Rib cage comes in, bend. So bend, 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 bend. And then bend to come up so that way that hip doesn't move. Bend in. Good, and bend. Yes! Bendy, bendy, bendy. You will be. It's all coming. It's just actually getting the muscles to work with the brain, creating those new patterns of movement.
I can't picture, I'm not picturing.
So you see how she mouse housed? Watch her mouse house. Mouse house.
Yeah, she's definitely living there.
So when you visualize it, your body goes, oh, and you create that dendrite, that communication. Yes.
That's the first time.
Wow, that's great.
Like the first time I was able to do it on that side.
Good job.
I'm doing my rescue.
I know, Egoscue is huge. Pete Egoscue, Pain-Free Living, so I do the aliens. I call them aliens. He does not call them the aliens. I just call them that so people can remember. The arm circles. Oh, really? You haven't done them? Okay. Maybe I'll throw them in at the end. Joan's done them. Okay. Hawk. So hawk is about, so when we're doing mermaid, we're in a toaster slot and we're going up and over. But when we do hawk, we have to pull the tail between the legs. Pull the tail between the legs and rib cage in. So what it looks like is from our mermaid, we would go tail between the legs, rib cage in, shoulders as much as you can parallel to the floor. But watch my lower back. I want to be here and never here. Can you guys see the difference? So you're really pulling that tail, rib cage comes in, you're going up and over a hot ball. Don't go so far down that you splay out. Rib cage stays in and come back up. 12 of these. This should feel lovely. Lovely. You know, when you pull that tail and you open up that sacroiliac and those PSIS, I love that. Left leg back on this one. Pull tail between legs, rib cage up and over. A hot ball. Now don't let the elbows do the work. I want the spine to do the work. Spine and abs working together. Good, bend in, bend, 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 bend. Bend over. Yes, come back up. Nice. You got it. So you're bending up and over, up and over. Yes. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Joan, only if you can, lift the left leg a little bit more.
It's too much brain leg coordination.
It's like, whoa. It opens. I can see why Joan requested it. Joan, is this the one you wanted?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to do some swans today, too.
It's the other side, I think. It's the one that
Okay, flipping to the other side, hip on the edge. And the legs are not too far scissored, but scissored. Top leg is back. Pull tail between the legs. And like, you can't do it?
No, I can. It's just funny. I would just probably than I am compared to my body. It isn't.
You're having a hard connection there.
Yeah, and my body's not connecting with where I'm in space.
That's perfect. You got it, got it, got it. Keep this leg still and up, up. There you go. Up and over. Good. Nice. You got it. Up and over. Pull tail between the legs. Good. Straighten the leg here. Up and over. Good. Bend that spine over. The reason it's called a hawk is as if you were soaring over the earth, looking down. Are you feeling hawkish?
No, I'm feeling hot. Temperature-wise, not.
Oh. Looks like it's pretty warm outside. Oh, let me open the front window and get some breeze going through.
Funny thing, you know, sometimes God
That was nice, solid work.
Is that okay? You can't say those to that. Is that okay?
Yeah, I got it. It just getting off.
Yeah.
Did it pinch? Yeah. So we're going to stay with the same spring weight we're on, and I'll show you on Joan's machine. Think of a rocking chair, and the bottom rungs of the rocking chair. I really need to figure out what the correct term is, but they're shaped. The rockers. They're the rockers? Thank you. I should ask 18 years ago. So our pubic bone's going here. Our belly button's going here. I am the bottom of a rocking chair. So I'm tightening my hamstrings, and I'm getting them into my lower back. And you've got to find your balance here. If you have to pee, after I demonstrate, pee first before you do this. And I'm going to press down. As I'm pressing down, I'm lifting my legs. And then I'm coming back up. Nice and tall. Things to watch first. You don't want to crinkle your neck so there's no wrinkles. The shoulders are down. You don't want them to be here. And you have a slight bow in the elbows. I'm lifting up and coming back up. And I just wanted to get your balance before we add any little crosses or anything. 12 of these.
This is the one where I'm not to wear bows on my skin.
Yeah. If you have bows on your hanky-pankies today, you might want to slide it to the side. You will also know if your pubic symphysis bone is out because it'll be painful to lay on your pubic bone. Now, saying that, it is going to be still painful slightly on your pubic bone. So Mary Jen, scoot forward your belly's button's off more. And it is a balance and pressing down, lifting the legs at the same time. Let's go legs wide. Let's go 18 inches between. Good. Pressing down, lift the legs at the same time. So Joan, use the whole rocker. So don't let the legs come out of that rocker. Lift them as you go down.
Kissing the lips.
Shoulders are down. Is it a little spooky, Jen, or is it okay?
It's okay if I brought enough over.
Yeah, shoulders down.
Oh,
There.
right. My arms are not bent. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm tiny bend, but that's it. From there, they stay exactly the same.
I just don't have that much distance.
You could scoot back a little bit because you're nice and tall. There you go. I just don't want to make it too easy on you where your legs won't lift. Heels go wider, Joan. There it is, Joan. Perfect. You got it. Is it not lifting? The backside?
Oh, where is Bob? There's a lot of grunting and groaning going on.
So every time you guys come in a chair, I want you to request swan. Matt, request swan. Cadillac, request swan. Actually, anytime you come in, just request.
Okay.
And okay.
Request garden pad.
Yes. Do you want to try it with a garden pad and just see?
Yeah,
Okay.
just, because that's,
There you go. So I want to do these, and you know, this whole back connection, your posterior chain, you have calves, hamstrings, glutes, quadratus lumborum, spinae erectors. And once all that's muscled up, it's no problem keeping that tight. But we are such a front-focused society, like computers, cell phones, driving our cars, that we forget our backsides. And so this is definitely a backside move to get that to balance.
Have you ever done that exercise where you do this?
No.
And you do that 10 times and it's supposed to improve your posture.
Oh yeah, because it's the whole thoracic of
So you go out hands together.
hands together. My one shoulder won't do it.
Yeah.
But boy, has it come along.
I know, from not being able to put a shirt on and off or fasten a bra, I've come huge. I mean, I didn't see my armpit forever. Okay, so now we're gonna go 2 center springs. Let me do this. Let's do a 3 and a 1. I'm going to be kind of easy on you guys. And if it's too easy, just let me know. And then push the chair against the Cadillac.
A 2 and a 1.
3 and a 1. Okay. And I'm going to give you quick anatomy on the Cadillac. This is the perfect time to show you guys. See how the legs are inset here? And they're not right at the edge? And see how this one's right at the edge? That way you know this is the center, and that's the standing platform. And I know usually people can't see that because I'm flipping it up away from them. But we're going to take these mats, and we're going to lay them on the floor. And since you guys are, you're welcome. Make sure you don't get your toes. If your back is cranky, let me know, and I'll move it for you. At home, you can just use a sticky mat.
The middle piece.
What's that?
Put the middle piece in.
Well, the reason you don't want that, it's here actually. You can go that piece anywhere you want, but when you're moving and you're going to go grab something, it will teeter-totter on you. So it's just good to have awareness where it's at. Okay, so we're going to be laying down on the mat, and our heels are going to go on the bar. We're working our hamstrings. This is because of the request from Nancy. Heels on the very top of the bar. So like right where the apex is, I want your heels on top. Let's go, there we go. And then slide them into their sit bone distance apart. So inside the hips, but sit bone distance apart. I smell cigarette smoke. Tailbone's heavy, sorry, I'll go close the front window. Draw straight down and up. Touch the ground. So bring it down, touch the ground. If this hurts your knees, scoot back 1.5 inches.
How can you do this without arching back?
You can pull tail between the legs slightly. I can go lighter for you too. You got to really use the abs to compress the spine. And what I want is to support the spine so that you don't overarch your back. So using that core. Is it too easy, Mary Jen?
No.
You feel it?
Yeah, I can feel it. It's not
Okay.
This feels more like a calf exercise than
Relax your feet. If you relax your feet, it's hamstrings. If your feet are tense, it's calves.
I'm feeling calves too, actually.
Yeah, relax the feet. Make your hamstrings bring the bar down. Nancy Drake, we don't even have the other Nancy here, but now I'm so used to calling you Nancy Drake. How's it feel?
That was really good. I can feel it right in here. It's like, oh, good.
Yay, okay. From there, the heels stay on, the knees are bent. We're gonna do 1980s move. Hands stay down on the mat. Lift the pelvis straight up without moving the bar, and straight down. 15 times, straight up, straight down. Keep your spine long. So like I'm pulling your tailbone the whole time, I'm pulling you straight up and straight down. There's no articulation of the spine on this one. Sorry about the cigarette smoke.
How many?
Hi! 15. How are you, Ann?
Good. And you?
I'm wonderful. I always enjoy torturing people. What was that?
I didn't hear any rebuttal.
They agree I'm torturing them. But they requested the torture. It's okay. You're going to bring it all the way up. this is the trickiest one here. Keeping the pelvis up. Joan, where are you in pain? Where?
It's my calves, but it's okay.
Okay. Relax your toes. From there, you're just going to bring the bar down 4 inches or 6 inches and release up. 15 of these. Using your core. We weren't smoking a cigarette in here, Anne. It just was blowing in the windows. Sorry about that. Okay. So remember we talked at the beginning of the class, how you show up on your mat is how you show up in life. This next one is one of those tests. So you can't think about grocery shopping. I want you to stay fully focused. You're going to bring your heels down to the wood. So bring the bar down, all the way down, touch down. Touch the wood down. So bar goes all the way down. Lift your pelvis up. Pelvis comes up. Control the bar up. Good. Bar goes down. Bar goes down. Bar stays down. Booty comes up. Bar comes up. Yeah. There's a lot of hamstrings. Bar comes up. This is called the caterpillar.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what to think of. Or make my spark come up. I don't know what I'm doing to top because I'm just sitting here.
You got to like shift onto your scapula and use your core and lift.
It's a matter of thinking through it. I gotta know. I don't wait. That doesn't want to do it.
Joan, just hang out. You're fine.
I just can't do it. You got my hamstrings cramped.
It won't lift up?
No, I don't know.
I'm going to give you a little more weight, so it's going to encourage you up. It's going to be harder, though. It's going to be harder. Okay.
Well, it can be hard, but it's not about hard. I don't feel like the impulse of where it's coming from.
Well, this is gonna throw you around. Yeah, this is going to bounce you up. And then once you get that feel a couple times, yes. Okay, so heels go down. Booty comes up. Bar comes up.
This is a nice position to lie. Gives you a hollow start.
Nice hollow.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. So tighten your core, the abs. Good, and there it goes. All I had to see is core and abs.
Get back down again.
Good. Booty down. So bar goes down. Good. Booty down. Booty up. Bar up. Good. Booty down. Bar down. Booty up. Bar up. And this goes reverse too. So now you've got it. You're like, and it's that connection of what is it that's not on that all of a sudden whoop gives you the elevator ride. Okay, we'll stretch on mats. Why not? We're down here. So I want you to sit up, crisscross applesauce. Let me check the camera and make sure it's not like up towards the sky and you guys are on the floor. I think we're there. You guys can see them? Yes. From there, instead of being a true crisscross applesauce, you're just going to go feet side by side. Knees out to the side. So you're just not crossed over the foot like this. You're pointing your feet. Hold right there. Flat back, nice and tall. Good. Flat back, lean forward. This is a piriformis stretch. Joan, I'm getting you a cushion. I'm going to put it right behind you. Just come up and sit on it. Bink. There you go. So leaning forward, piriformis, chest open. Good. Shoulders back. So you guys feel the sides of your glutes. And switch legs. Pull torso and lean forward. Flat back. Good. So, Mary Jen, what did you think of your first chair class? Isn't it? It is, I mean, it showcases your weaknesses, and if you're okay with that, then you know, okay, it's going to show me where I'm weak. And it usually shows hip flexors. Most clients will show me if they've got weak hip flexors. So I love it for that because it works on our balance.
Oh, I can feel my hips relaxing.
Oh, you can?
Yes. Look, they're going lower and lower.
Do your eye gaze. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. See if you can feel a little bit more release. The knee.
It's okay. We'll be all right.
Do you feel that in your eyes? Okay, you have homework. Do you want to take the yoga block with you?
No, I've probably got something I can use.
Okay. Okay. So from there, take one leg forward. Flat back. Leading with the chest. As long as you know it's there somewhere. Whoop, it won't freak you out as bad. Flat back, chest open, pull torso. Leaning forward, pull your tailbone straight back behind you. Oh. Pull the leg that's straight, and I want you to pull that sit bone behind you. So like right now, I'm pulling mine back as I lean forward. Isn't that yummy? Was that the word you guys were thinking?
Oh, yes.
Yummy.
Exactly. Delicious.
And switch. Oh, flat back, tailbone back behind you. Pull that sit bone back. You feel that?
Yeah, it's so interesting. It looks like nothing.
It's like, whoa.
It's like, so great.
Body shape.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Slowly come up into standing, remembering that your mats have that one edge that will teeter-totter. If you want a challenge, I want you on your mat. If you want less of a challenge, on the tile floor. We're going to bring a heel into the glute. If you don't feel like you want a challenge at all, you can grab a bar. It's up to you. Pull tail between the legs. Look straight ahead. Good. Up and over the fence. Bolts are on. Make sure you're not hanging out in the hip funny, but you're nice and equal. Good. And bring it down to the floor. And switch. So Nancy, every time you walk in, just say hamstrings to me.
All right, hamstrings.
Pull torso. Look up and over the fence. Pull tail between the legs. Good. Both feet come down to the floor. Flat back, lean over. The June sheets are in, just so you know. Oh. Flat back. Joan, were you here on Monday? You were. How'd it go?
I'm obviously not a video person.
It was hard to translate.
It was hard to translate. I missed a lot of the spring stuff.
Oh, you did?
What you need to change your springs to.
Right.
And there was a lot of discussion about which springs we were supposed, and each one of us said something different.
Eyes go up, eyes down, eyes up, eyes down, eyes up, eyes down, eyes up, eyes down, eyes up, eyes down. You should feel your spine releasing even though you have it flat. And your hamstrings releasing. 2 more, up and down and up and down and up and down. Bend the knees, roll out of it. Inhale, bring as much air as you can in. 3 puffs in. Exhale, press all the air out. Shake everything out. 1 small jump, 1 big jump. You guys are done. Right on. Nice first time. Also thought, oh, you haven't done this before. Say goodbye to everybody at home. Bye, guys.